Now we're staring down the barrel of second cut silage. I've made a bold move. I decided to go with protected urea over conventional urea. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Junkie Farmer channel. Hope you're all keeping well. On today's video we are going spreading fertilizer. Now last week we got the slurry finished. The weather was dry, but we got a small bit of dew every morning, so you could see the slurry was starting to break down in the last video. So yeah, we're going to go out with a protected urea based fertilizer. It's 38 units of nitrogen, 5 of sulfur. So we could probably go out with a bag and a half of that to the acre. So there's rain in the forecast at the end of the week. It looked like thundery showers. We're going to chance it. We're going to hope for the best and hope that we do get a small bit of rain before the really heavy thunder showers. But first, I must dose and vaccinate some calves. So today we're going to dose the calves. We're going to dose them with a Moxodex. Moxodex, I don't know if you can see that right. LA is a 120-day cover for calves. So 4 months cover. Sorry about that, the nuclear driver was there and yeah, probably thinks we've gone stone mad crazy. But the second thing is Tribovax, so we're doing for blackleg. Come on, guys. Go on. Come on, guys, go on. Go on. Go on up there, go on. Go on up there, go on. Go on, go on. Go up there, go on. I suppose conventional urea has been the old reliable for years. Cheap, easy, and I suppose, look, if you have rain in the forecast you can put it out and you're pretty certain it will be absorbed by the grass. But look, in this dry spell and the thunder showers are very random, you're just going to have to take a chance, or else you can go with protected. Now protected urea's got this inhibitor in it. Look, I don't know much about it, but it's supposed to hold the nitrogen in place a bit longer, stops it from being released and vanishing into the sky, so you're losing no nitrogen. Hopefully, well, that's what they say anyway. Look, it's a bit like putting tin foil over your dinner, I suppose, when you're eating out in the field. You know, at least when you get it out in the field, it's going to be something warm. It's not going to be, he's not going to be just gone into the atmosphere. Yeah, so look, here's the plan. I'm going out with a bag and a half of protected urea, so that's 57 units of nitrogen to the acre, and there's 5 units of sulfur in that as well. Look, I'm hoping that it'll work out for me, but look, we'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully I don't just blow all my money into the clouds. So we'll just keep an eye. I suppose another tip is try and spend it in the cooler part of the day if you can, and don't wait for the weather to turn right, because you'll be waiting a long time before the weather turns right for you. So you can just see there in the background the dark clouds coming in over Kerry Head, and if you have a friend over there who just sent me a snap as I was filling this spinner up, and the rain was bouncing off the road. So hopefully I get this fertilizer out and that we don't get it too heavy, but we get enough rain just to get this urea washed in and get this grass growing. But yeah, look, I'll fill this up and we'll hopefully get this done before the cows and before the rain. And yeah, so that's the crack. Look, protect the urea. It's a small bit dearer, but it might be smarter in this dodgy weather that we're having. Might be just a key into getting a good second cut silage and having no loss in quality or quantity.
See the danger in your eyes, but I won't fall. I see right through the words you say, no need to call. Don't wanna know how you feel, don't tell me you wanna make things right. Don't put me in and tell me it's real, just tell me a piece of paradise. Only you know the place to run, I'm lost inside, it's much too strong. But you wanna know how I feel, you swear that you're gonna make things right. Pulling me in and tell me it's real, and I won't believe your lie. Oh, I know, now I'm going under you. I know how to get inside. Oh, I know, don't you make me.
Okay, I'm going to try and do my best to keep the camera on the GPS system that I have here, as well as keeping a line and working the spools. So forgive me for my bad camera work here. But this is the Gypsy Technology GPS system that I bought a few years ago. I find it very handy there now for doing the second cuts, for doing a bit of spraying, stuff like that. But yeah, look, it's cheap and effective, and it's an iPad. So when I'm not in the season of using it, I can use it for other things. So we just finished off the fertilizer and it's just starting to rain. So yeah, hopefully that fertilizer gets washed in. So it's been about a week, well 5 days actually, since we spread fertilizer here on this silage ground. I'm just walking through it and trying to see if there's any traces of the protected urea still on the ground. Now, you see in the last video we got a thunder shower. It only lasted a few minutes, but it was fairly heavy. But yeah, so far I can't see any traces of fertilizer. You can see there, that's the slurry. It is soft, it is breaking down. Go here now where it's sparse. Yeah, you can't see any granules of the protected urea. So, there, more slurry, but look, just pure soft. It's practically in the soil. And no granules of urea left here anywhere. So I've walked most of the silage fields, just checking to see if all the granules of protected urea have washed in or what way it is. And from what I've seen, this is the first noticeable granule that I've come across. Oh, and it's gone, it's disintegrated. So yeah, that rain did do its job. So I don't think I needed to put out the protected urea. I could have gone with standard. But yeah, we'll go from there. See here where I turned with the shoe, a bit of a mess here. Alright, that's my only concern. Just a small bit there where I was turning with the shoe, but other than that, it's okay.